Alright, welcome to the Civilian CAD walkthrough Badger State roleplay. It is 13:37 on 8/27/27. You guys can see that down here in the bottom corner. I'm an hour ahead of what my computer says I am because I'm on the East Coast. Permission key is going to be Bsrp CIB. Unless it changes by the time you joined our community. Welcome to the community. And they should have that somewhere in the Discords. You're going to click on Civ. Now actually we did a wipe last night, so I actually have to create a new character. So you click on the green box, you go to new character, you upload an image. I gotta go hunt down an image now because, yeah. For some reason you gotta click the cloud again. I don't know why, that's just what they want. You have to fill out everything in gold, just because that's what they want, or else it yells at you, but it does not like you. Joshua Street. Harmony, occupation, you can put whatever you want really. You can put a business owner. Height, you can kind of have that to wherever you want. 6 foot inches. 400 pounds. White. Black. Brown. Once you have this selected out, you go add character. And boom, here it is. Once you do multiple characters, you just click the drop down, you have multiple characters to choose from. If you ever need to edit the character, you edit the character. Make sure you save it, otherwise it never does it. Or if you need to remove the character, yeah, you eat the character. Next, you want to come over here to the DMV tab. You can do vehicle registration or license. I recommend doing vehicle registration first. So of course you're going to be in game. I'm not currently in game, so I don't have any of my stuff saved. I do know I have a charger, so we're going to go valid expiration. Vehicles expire year by year in Wisconsin. You can't do this. If it's a red box, only supervisors can mess with it, and the CAD supervisors, to be specific, so it'll stay red. You won't be able to mess with it. If you want it pending, like it's sitting in the computer, if it works in your roleplay scene, leave it as that. If you want it to be perfectly good to go, put it as valid. If you want it expired and you purposely put an expired date, then you want that for your RP, perfect. If it's a suspended, but the registration is still technically good because you got too many tickets with it or something, that's perfectly fine. Mark suspended here. If it's stolen, perfectly fine. Mark it stolen. If it works into your RP, use any of those situations. Then you would come down here. If you have a 4-door vehicle, it's a sedan. If it's a 2-door, it's a coupe, SUV, truck, off-road, marine, motorcycle, aircraft, semi-tractor, straight truck, semi-trailer, or regular trailer. Select whichever option you want. I'm doing sedan because I'm doing a Dodge Charger. I happen to know my plate. It's ready in game. Now, every vehicle in the state of Wisconsin, when you're driving it, requires at least a Class D license. So make sure you select this. If you're doing a semi-truck, depending on the type of truck, it's going to be A or B. If it's a straight truck, normally they're only Bs. A is with the combination, so you can get your combination CDLA, or you can have CDLA alone, but you're not allowed to pull combination. If you have a motorcycle, you'd select your motorcycle. If you have basically like a regular pickup truck, but you have a company name on the side of it, and it would technically have like a DOT number, and it's over the weight of 10,001 pounds, you need a Class C CDL in real life. If any of that confuses you, look it up on the Googles, and that will walk you through it. If it is a hazmat load, like if it's a fuel tanker, you need your hazmat. You also need your tanker endorsement. If it's milk tanker, you only need tanker. If it's a private jet like a helicopter or your crop duster, just need a private pilot license endorsement. If it's a bus for passengers or a bus for school kids or school related things, and then if it's a commercial pilot, basically you just kind of, I set this page up to just help deepen the realism of the roleplay, because in the state of Wisconsin most of the stuff's on one ID anyways. Your pilots would be a second form, but all these endorsements would be on the license as it is, as they are mine. So since this is just a Dodge Charger, it only requires the Class D, which every vehicle needs at least that. I would hit add record. Now if I come to the records page, I refresh it. I don't know why. CAD makes you refresh every time. It's weird. Here's the vehicle registration. You can look at it at any point in time and see what it is. So it'll say pending or whatever here until one of us CAD supervisor comes in and clicks a few times and makes it approved or not. If it disappears entirely, you messed up and we rejected it or deleted it depending on who clicked what. License. I set this page up so state of Wisconsin, you get 4 years on a driver's license. There are some speculations. Sometimes you can have an 8, sometimes you can have a 6, sometimes you have year by year. Especially if you have CDL and you fail your medical exam, you're stuck year by year renewal, and since that renews your entire license, it renews your entire license. Again, the red box you aren't going to be able to mess with. That's only myself and the other supervisors in the CAD. When it comes to your driver's license, you select all the boxes that apply to you. So this character here, he would have all these endorsements, except the commercial pilot, because he's not a commercial pilot. And if you want absolutely none of the endorsements, you don't even want a driver's license, you would select none. It's a photo ID only at that point. Weapon license, do all these on one form. You don't need to submit multiple forms. If you want a suspended license, you can have that. If you want it expired, you can have that. If you want it active, so you actually have one, then you go, okay, boom, I want a handgun, I want the concealed carry, I own shotguns, and I own rifles. So your license to own all of those weapons. Concealed carry only applies to handguns, though, for concealed carryment. There are select rifles that count, but we're not getting to the realism. If you absolutely don't want it, you can leave it blank or select non-applicable. And it's the same thing with the hunter's license. And then you can have whatever game you would like. And since I go hunting all the time with this character, I'm just going to select everything. I don't plan on owning SMGs, so I'm not going to give my character that thing. But if you plan on owning an SMG, go for it. And it automatically loads all this stuff. Then you just go add record. And you can come back and double check. Refresh it again, because it's weird. And boom. You have your records. Reports, these are going to be like your arrest reports, your medical reports, and all that. Once we start piling more things into the server, we will have this stuff come back, and they will start adding up underneath here. But yeah, that is pretty much the Civ side. 911, you click this if you want a panic button to go off. Civs don't really have that option, so don't worry about it too much. If you're going to do a mugshot, no glasses, no hat, no mask, so we can actually visually identify you. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully I didn't annoy you too much.